Hey guys, good evening. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Bridget. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not yet subscribed, please do so. It's the red button, and if you hit on the bell sign, you get notification every single time I post a video. So guys, in the past 6 months, I've shared 2 videos, and the subject is relating to DNA. Men who have come out to say that the children that they had with their wives that they thought were their biological children turned out to belong to someone else because they had like a DNA testing, or the wife had told them. I think the last one I shared was quite sad. It was about that judge in Nigeria, I think in Delta State, who issued a statement saying that the 3 children I had in his previous marriage, all of them, when they did a DNA test, were not his. So I think we haven't seen the end of this DNA palaver yet. And the story I'm sharing with you guys today has to do with DNA. So it is a story about a Nigerian based in America. And he was one that actually posted this story by himself. He came to his social media and said that he was filing for his children. Let me read his word verbatim. So his Instagram handle is Big Daddy Florida. So he came and said that he petitioned for all his children in Nigeria to come to America and have their citizenship when they arrive in America. For 2 years, he's been pursuing it, and he spent over $10,000 for the application. He finally got the approval from the embassy in Lagos this week and sent an email. They sent him an email instructing him that the children needs to be tested to check their DNA if he is their father. And he called his ex-wife. He said he's no longer with the mother of the children, and he called her and told her that to take the children to the hospital, because what they usually do is that they will tell you the hospital that you need to take the children to. It's the embassy that will tell you where to take the children to. And she said one of the children would not go. She claimed that one of the children, a boy who's 13 years old, is not going to America. And then he asked her, why is it that, he's been filing and doing everything, and she's saying that he cannot go to America. He said, I got to be disappointed. And like, why can I not do for him what I did for the rest of my children? But she told him that the child does not belong to him. That's the cocoa of the matter. And he went on to say, when I was in Nigeria last month, upon everything I bought for the boy, he was calling out Rita, that's the mother of the children, saying that upon everything he does for them, that when he was in Nigeria, that she didn't allow the boy to spend time with him. She said, Rita, I heard all you said, and everything was under recording. You said Destiny is not going to the embassy for DNA test, that he will continue to school in Nigeria. Wow, for good 13 years now, my mom has been telling me to go do a DNA test, because before she can accept the boy, that he didn't listen. And some of the family members also voiced out the similar concern, saying that he should go and do the DNA testing. But he didn't see any reason for it. But he now went on the offensive and say, now I see the reason why you have been depriving me from that bastard. For your information, the visa will be cancelled. I am coming to Nigeria to write my will and remove his name from my next of kin. I thank God for making me know this while I'm alive. For your information, I don't love that boy. So don't think that it's going to affect me in any way. He said this is like a scary movie, that he always sees that this happened on social media. He always reads and hear about it, but he never believed that it will happen to him. He say it's like a scary movie, season 2. A lady that I married and paid her bride price for, even before giving birth to that child, although the marriage only lasted for 8 months. He posted the boy last year and said that this is his first son. He doesn't have access to us of the mom. That some people said you need to hear from her before judging. Stay tuned. I will be posting all her conversation, how we got to here we are today. And he said, minus one child, and I have eight kids. We move. We move, he said. Then he went on and posted, a couple of the visa application, and where, the correspondent between him and the American embassy in Lagos, he was posting all that information on his page. I went back there to go and see, because he did say that he was going to post more information about the boy, about Rita and all that, but by the time I got back, he's made his page private. So what is the point here? What is the issue here? This man said that he has a son in Nigeria and filed for them. The way I see it, I might be wrong, because like I said, I don't know this guy. I never heard of him. Somebody tagged me on the post, because his page is like, it's like a personal page, but it's like he does some sort of entertainment, always posting funny stuff. So he's not a blogger, but just somebody that posts a lot of videos, funny videos. So he was the one that was saying this about himself, saying that the child who he has for a woman called Rita in Nigeria, he filed for all of them to come, because he posted other children, so I think he has children from different women. This is my, my conclusion from the picture that he posted, because he said they were only married for 8 months. So I don't know if he has more children with her, or this is the only boy. But what he said is that the Rita told him that this boy, the 13-year-old boy, cannot go. He cannot go for the DNA testing. Now, I mean, it's really not really new. I won't say I've never heard of, especially when it comes to this. Since American Embassy started this DNA testing, like if you want to bring your children from Nigeria to the US, that they have to be DNA tested, it's been a whole lot of palaver. Like, we've had other scenarios, other incidents whereby the man has come to say they went for DNA testing, it is not their child, So, on this occasion now, the guy is saying that, he's calling out the ex, saying that she did not even allow the boy to go. She just told him he's not going to America, he's going to remain in Nigeria. And I saw some other picture that he posted of his other children, where he was talking about how he was training them. They're in Nigeria. I think is this kind of relationship whereby you just got together with somebody, maybe you have 1 or 2 kids, and the relationship packed up. The guy is in Florida, the Rita is in Nigeria. You get what I'm saying? So, what is the lesson here today now? What are we going to see? When I do these videos about DNA testing and how I don't think, my personal opinion about it is that it is wrong for you to give a man a child that does not belong to him. Women will come and say, some women will come and say that men have been doing it for a long time, that they leave their legally married wife or the woman that they live with, and they go and impregnate other people, and they make that woman accept. Sometimes the men make that woman to accept the child, because I want to really explore that angle of this whole conversation, because it is true that a lot of African men have children out of wedlock when they are married, and it is also true that the women who they are married to get to find out and remain in such relationship. In some circumstances, you find that because the child was had, they had the child via, maybe they were having an affair, or it was, the guy had an extramarital affair or whatever, the woman in the house is made to take in that child, to come and join her own children and raise them together. Now, let me just quickly put it out there. There's not every woman that can take this. It's not every woman. Not every woman. Some have in the past. They've accepted. In some cases, the woman will go away, they will beg her, she will come back, and eventually she will forgive him and, come back to the house and start raising the children. It depends on the woman and the family that she comes from. Some people, it is more, I would say that in some culture in Nigeria, it is more predominant than in others. Yeah, there are some cultures in Nigeria. I'm not going to just have children. Yeah. It's just fat. It's not a musician, no, because we used to hear in those days that it's musicians that have children everywhere. Yeah. And the women know, they know, and it doesn't bother, or it won't bother them. Let me not say it doesn't bother them. There's no woman that is not bothered by, philandering husband. But they stay for whatever reason. There are several reasons why women stay. They don't leave. And let me say this, because I feel like In 2020, 2021, 2019, and this new age, it seems like people always assume that once there is cheating in a relationship done by a man, that the wife will automatically leave. That like the one they do in Obodo women will just they will leave, or they will send the man out. And I want to say categorically that it does not always happen like that in African cultures, and there are a number of reasons why it doesn't. We are polygamous in nature. I'm not encouraging it, I'm just stating the obvious. We're a polygamous society. Women will never leave their marriage for so many reasons. Black women, African women will never leave no matter what. They will tell you that it is the woman that will live for them. In fact, I saw a video this week where the man was saying that even if the husband is cheating and she catches him, she will pray for him. So it is more acceptable. Yeah. And that's why some men will even bring in another wife. And I'm not only talking about the multimillionaires that are rich, even you'll be surprised, the ones that are just struggling. They are struggling to make ends meet. They cannot even pay school fees. You see them say they are marrying a second wife. Some very poor people who have multiple wives. It's sad, but it's happening. So women are now using that to justify why they feel it is right for when they have a child that does not belong to their husband, they should not be crucified, or people should not demonize them because the men have been doing it. But this is what I say, and I think I said it before, that if we get to that point whereby it is straight by batter, it seems like, okay, men are doing it, so women will do it. Men are doing this, women will do it, then the society is just going to disintegrate. I don't think that is the right path, or that is the right way to go about this matter. Okay, this guy now, this is a man that calls himself Big Daddy Florida. He has children from multiple women, right? But I put it to you that in Nigeria, if a woman has children from multiple men, they will definitely give her a bad name. They will say, you see her, she's not responsible. She's Olosho. She's Ashawo. They will definitely demonize her and give her a name. It is shameful to be having multiple children as a woman for multiple men out there. But if a man does it, it is okay. It's more acceptable. Is it right? Personally, I think it is not right. Yeah? But this is the society that we live in. Now, let's come to the issue of this DNA testing. Is it right for a woman to, give a child that does not belong to a man to him, for the man to be responsible? The child answers his name, she thinks it's his dad, they have a relationship, he or she thinks it's his dad, they have a relationship, he's looking after the child financially, he's talking to, even if like in this case now where the dad lives in America and the child is in Nigeria, they are in contact, they talk on the phone or whatever. For me, I still don't think it is right. I don't think it's right for you to stick pregnancy to the person that you know, except, let's say you didn't know, that's a different thing. If you didn't know, let's say you are double dating and sleeping with 2 or 3 men, and maybe you slept with 3 men in 1 week, and you now get pregnant and you are confused, you don't know who the father is, a different thing. But knowingly going to hang a pregnancy on a man that you definitely know is not the father, my sisters, I still don't think it's the right thing to do. I don't think it is right, because it is devastating for the child when they find out. This boy is 13 years old now. According to the man, he was the next of kin. So how are you as a woman going to now explain it to him, to the 13-year-old, that, oh, the man I told you is your father, is not your father? So it is not even about the man alone. It is about your child. Do you really want to damage your child? You know how 13-year-old are? I have 14-year-old here. I have a 16-year-old. Hot heads. That is when their hormones are raging. May God help us to make the right decisions. But I still don't think it's the right call. I don't think it's the right call. But this guy went a step further and started lambasting the poor innocent child. This is the part that I thought he went about it the wrong way. This is my feeling about it. I think he was hurt by the information, because don't forget, he spent a lot of money trying to bring all his children to the US. Now that the thing has finally come to, it seems like they are just one step towards going to the US. The woman is now telling him that, oh, this one is not going to America. Didn't you know he didn't want her to go to America when he started filing? Was it a secret? Did she not know? So I get it that he was hurt about the whole situation, But I don't think he went on and started saying that sticking with a bastard is not going to mean anything to him. He doesn't love the boy and he's going to change his next of kin and, you know, all that. I don't think that was necessary, especially for social media. A lot of people were advising him that, you know, if he loves the boy, he should carry on, that people adopt children that are not theirs biologically. It doesn't matter. But the way this guy was talking, I don't think so, because it went all offensive, like he was properly upset and he was pouring out everything on his page. We don't know who Rita is, so if you guys know who Rita is, the woman that is being accused here, you guys let me know in the comment section or reach me on Instagram so that we can find out a little bit more about this situation. But in all that we do, this is why I always say, let us fear God and let us do what is right for not only the children that we are giving birth to, but let us think about the consequences, the impact it's going to have on the person. The person might not treat you right. They may have been, you know, the worst relationship you were in, but still, it's your choice to go into that relationship. So I don't think it is right to be sticking children to people who are not their biological parents. It's still not right. If you let them know that they are not the father, if they choose to marry you or to stick with you, that's a different thing. But deception is hard. It's the same way people feel when you are, you know, being cheated on. When those men start having side chick, it's the same way you feel bad. So this is deception of the highest order. So women, let us do better. May God help us. So I'm just gonna leave you here today, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and leave me your comments and your thoughts in the comment section. I'll speak to you in my next video. If you know more about this situation, you can always reach me either via email or on social media. I'm on Instagram, and you can leave a comment here, and we'll have another discussion about it in the comment section. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a lovely week ahead. I love you.